Hello students, I hope you have cleared the basics. Now we can start solving the exercise 12.1. So first I'll go to question number 1. So in this kind of question, if you see the principal, rate and time is given, you have to find a simple interest. All of them are similar. I shall show you one of them only. So let's take question number 1, 2. Okay. So in this question, the principal is given as a rupees 7,800. Your rate of interest is 8% and your time is 2.5 years. Okay, now this 2.5 years can be written as 2 into 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 5, so 5 by 2 years. Okay, you have to find a simple interest. Now the formula for simple interest is P into R into T by 100. I have explained this in the basics video. So now P is 7,800, your rate of interest is 8 and time is 5 by 2. This is the interesting part, by 100. Now if you try to calculate this, you have to understand this concept, the 7,800 into 8 into 5, this 2 will come down along with 100. So 100 into 2, so 2 zeros are cancelled, 278 is 39. So if you multiply 39 into 8 into 5, finally you will get the answer rupees 1560. So 1560 rupees is my simple interest. Rest of the questions from question number 1 you can solve on your own. Now let's go to question number 2. This time again principal, rate and time is given, but this time you have to find the amount. Again all the questions are similar, so I'll take the first one only. So the principal that is given in this question is rupees 8,000. What is the rate of interest? Rate of interest is 9% and your time is 3 years. So my simple interest, by applying the formula P into R into T by 100, so this will give us 8,000 into 9 into T is 3 years by 100, cancelling the zeros. So I have 80 into 27. So if you multiply, you will get rupees 2160. So this is my simple interest, or in simple word, interest. So now I have to find the amount. So amount is principal plus the interest. My principal was 8,000. My interest is 2160. If I add them, my final amount will be 10,160. Okay, this formula is important. Amount is always principal plus interest. All right, this is question number 2. Now let's go to question number 3. Now if you read this question, now statement is given, Samir lent rupees 3,500, so that is your principal, rupees 3,500 to Aman at 9% per annum. So rate of interest is 9%. Per annum is written like this in shortcut, P dot A, per annum, and your time is 2.5 years. Again if I convert this will be 5 by 2 years. How much money did he receive at the end of the specified period? You have to find the amount, not the interest. How much money received the end? So you have to find the amount. So first of all I have to find the SI. So P into R into T by 100. So 3,500 into 9 into 5 by 2 by 100. So this shall give us 3,500 into 9 into 5. As I have explained, these 2 will come down, cancelling the zeros, and after doing the divisions and simplification, you will get the SI as rupees 787.50. Please try to get this answer. After that, you will find the amount. So as you know, amount is principal plus interest. So this will give us 3,500 plus 787.50. So my final answer is going to be rupees 4287.50. This is the amount he has to pay at the end of the specified period. All right. So this is question number 3. Now let's go to question number 4. Next question. All these questions are very much similar. So if you read this question again, Sudhakar borrowed rupees 5,000. So your principal is again, let me write it here. So principal is rupees again 5,000 from bank at a rate of 13%. So R is 13% per annum. P dot A for a period of 3.5 years. What amount he has to pay? 3.5 years means 7 by 2 years. So first of all, you'll find the SI by using P into R into T by 100. So this is very much similar. So I won't do the calculations now. You'll find this value. After that, you will find the amount, principal plus interest. Principal is already given rupees 5,000. You can find the interest, and finally you can find the amount also. Very much similar to question number 3. Now question number 5 also is again similar to question number 3 and 4. Please take it as your homework and try to solve it on your own. In the next video, I shall be covering rest of the questions in the exercise.